Assalamualaikum, my name is NURULSALIHAH. My message number is 065562. I will talk about Tabung Haji background. Prior to the establishment of Lembaga Tabung Haji, there is no Islamic financial institution that could provide service to Muslims in Malaysia to save money to cover the cost of performing Hajj. Although there were several banks at the time, Muslims in the country refused to save with conventional banking for the purpose of performing Hajj because they wanted to ensure their savings were free for any elements and actually practice so that the Hajj obtained is Hajj mabrur. The idea for the establishment of the Prospective Hajj Provident Fund Corporation (PWSDH) was sparked by the proposal of well-known Malay economic figure, the Royal Professor Engku Abdul Aziz bin Engku Abdul Hamid, in December 1959 to the federal government of Malaya. The first step in the direction was taken with the establishment of PWSDH under Law Number 34, 1962. In 1963, the corporation is under the jurisdiction of the Minister of Rural Development. Beginning September 32 in 1963, PWSDH made history by opening counters to retrieve savings from the prospective programs. Malaysian Muslims began to be educated to make saving from an early age to make saving with Sharia compliant organisation in preparation for performing Hajj. This is the picture when family and friends send the pilgrims on a ship to leave for the Holy Land, and the Hajj ship sails in the Red Sea near the port of Jeddah. When it started operating in 1063, a total of 1,281 pilgrims opened their account with a total saving of 46,610 ringgit. Their main purpose is simply to ensure that their savings are safe and free from actually to enable them to complete the prayers of Islam and obtain Hajj mabrur. At the time, there was absolutely no attention to great bonus or dividends. The confidence displayed by the prospective pilgrims is the impetus of PWSDH to continue to improve service in order to fulfill one of the kifayah obligations. Since then, PWSDH has continued to strive to attract more Muslims to use the service facilities provided by the government to ensure their savings are safe and halal. In year 1969, to further strengthen its role and facilitate the coordination of saving activities, as well as the management of the growing pilgrimage, PWSDH has merged with the Office of Hajj Affairs, which was established in year 1951 and operates in Penang. The combination of body was called Lembaga Urusan or Tabung Haji (LUTH), which was later changed to Lembaga Tabung Haji in year 1995, or known as the acronym Tabung Haji or TH until now. With the establishment of TH, the affair of the pilgrims of Muslims in this country have become easier and more orderly. In fact, for those who are the Holy Land for the first time, there is no need to worry about TH take care of all their needs, including matters related to passport, pilgrimage, visa, transportation, accommodation in Mecca, Madinah, Mina, and as well as Arafah, as well as the healthcare of the pilgrimage guardians.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is FARAH binti ROSLI with matrix number 065790. I will explain about the historical development. Lembaga Tabung Haji was established in 1969. At that time, Lembaga Tabung Haji was known as Lembaga Urusan dan Tabung Haji before being changed to Lembaga Tabung Haji in 1995. Lembaga Urusan Tabung Haji is a joint venture between Perbadanan Wang Simpanan Bakal Haji, which was established in 1963, and Pejabat Urusan Hal Ehwal Haji, which was established in 1951. In the days before the existence of Lembaga Tabung Haji, there was no Islamic financial institution for Malaysian Muslims to raise money to cover the cost of performing Hajj. Although at that time there were several banks in the country, Muslims refused to save with conventional banking for the purpose of performing the pilgrimage, because they want to ensure that their savings are free from any elements and practices of usury.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NURAISYAH bin HAZMAN, and I am from Bachelor of Islamic Wealth Management with Honors, and my match number is 065745.
As we know, the main objective of Tabung Haji is to continuously provide excellent services and also to facilitate and assist pilgrims toward achieving a mabrur Hajj. Most parents in the world start opening a pilgrimage fund account for their children at a young age. This encourages their children to start saving money from the beginning in order to make savings in the future or to perform Umrah or Hajj if the savings are sufficient, subject to the terms and conditions. Next, it also to strengthen the economy of the Ummah, remain active in seeking strategic investment locally and globally to ensure sustainable growth and also to consolidate and enrich depositors' funds. All of these objectives in line with the vision and mission goals established by the Pilgrimage Fund.
Okay, next for the main function and operation of Lembaga Tabung Haji. Lembaga Tabung Haji is an Islamic institution that continuously strives to provide various facilities which are comprehensive and systematic for the welfare of Malaysian Hajj pilgrims. Besides halal saving and efficient Hajj operation management, Tabung Haji also manage investment transactions to add value to our depositors. This will enhance Muslim module by investing it in the halal yet profitable sector. Lembaga Tabung Haji has proven to convince depositor with high investment returns as it has prudent management and prudent investment methods for every ringgit of saving accumulated. By providing a wider scope of investment, Tabung Haji directly also provide Muslims with alternative options for their long-term investment into various sectors such as real estate, manufacturing, and Sharia-compliant investment. For operation of Lembaga Tabung Haji is a unique organization whose core responsibility is the management of Hajj operation. As part of its Hajj management activities, the company performs several operational activities such as passport arrangement for the pilgrimage, management of pilgrimage affairs, health services, courses on performing the pilgrimage, transportation to and from the Holy Land, protection, supervision, welfare and security of pilgrims at the Holy Land. For investment, the priority sector for its participants are industrial services, plantation, property, and real estate. Various Islamic instruments such as corporate notes, government investment certificates, mudharah bank account, and bill of acceptance are utilized.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NADZIRAH binti MUSA. My matric number is 065665. I would like to present about the product and services by Lembaga Tabung Haji. Okay, Lembaga Tabung Haji has provided and offered various products and services to the public. First is Koperasi Tabung Haji Berhad. Among the products and services of Koperasi Tabung Haji Berhad, KTHB are as follows. As we can see in the next slide, the first is Badal Hajj. Koperasi Tabung Haji Berhad opens the registration of Badal Hajj and Umrah to the public for heirs who have died and the sick who have no hope of recovery and heirs who are too ill to perform Hajj. In addition, Badal Hajj and Umrah KTHB are performed by certificate performers. Second is Kedai Haki. Kedai Haki is a convenience store in Menara Tabung Haji. Kedai Haki was established to offer grocery services to KTHB members, Tabung Haji Port members and the general public. Okay, and the third is Parcel Hub. KTHB subsidiary KTH Logistics has opened and provided Parcel Hub services for the public to facilitate easy, fast and secure delivery of goods. As you can see here, there are many more products and services offered by Lembaga Tabung Haji through Koperasi Tabung Haji Berhad, such as frozen food supplier, credit loans, kurban Hajj, boarding or property rental and vehicle takaful. Okay, second we for Hibah Amanah Tabung Haji. Hibah Amanah Tabung Haji is the voluntarily gift from PH depositor's saving account to the recipients during his or her lifetime on the basis of love without any coercion, and there is an ijab kabul between the depositor and the recipients. The properties will be held by the depositors as the trustee. The ownership of the properties will be transferred to the recipients after the demise of the depositor and or to any person is entitled to inherit the properties under the Islamic law should the recipients die before the depositor. Hibah principle comprise 5 components, which is depositor, recipients, property, formal exchange and hibah procurement. Hibah Amanah TH based on 4 main concepts. One of the concepts are Sharia compliance services that combines hibah and amanah. Lastly is Tijari. Tijari is Tabung Haji's network of digital services that began operating on 5 February 2020. It is an online platform for services provided for Tabung Haji customers such as account status checking, account statement printing, fund transfer, Hajj services and Taha Cloud. Users can access these services by log in onto the www.tijari.com.my without having to go to the Tabung Haji counter or just download Tijari apps. This makes it is very easy for users to access their Tabung Haji account. What makes Tijari so good is that depositors can manage their savings and withdrawals account through the application, and also depositors can check their Hajj registration status, Hajj offer confirmation and many more services offered.
Assalamualaikum, my name is SAJIDAH binti Muhammad FADHIL. My matrix number is 067588. Difference between Islamic and conventional operation is first money. For conventional money is a product beside medium of exchange and store of value, while for Islamic money is just a medium of exchange. Second is losses. For conventional, interest is charged. Even in the case the organization suffer losses, thus there is no concept of sharing loss, while for Islamic, loss is shared when the organization suffer loss. Third is inflation. For conventional, the entrepreneur increase the prices of his goods and services due to incorporating the inflationary effect into the cost of the product, while for Islamic, there no extra price is charged by the entrepreneur due to control over inflation. Fourth is real growth. For conventional, real growth of wealth does not take place, as the money remains in few hands, while for Islamic, real growth in the wealth of people of the society take place due to multiplier effect, and real growth goes into the ownership of a lot of hands. Fifth is government. For conventional, government very easily obtains loan from central bank through money market operation without initiating capital development expenditure. While for Islamic, government cannot obtain loans from the monetary agency without making sure the delivery of goods to the National Investment Fund. The Lembaga Tabung Haji has played an important role in society. For the well-being of Malaysian Hajj pilgrims, the Islamic institution provides a variety of comprehensive and systematic services. It was also founded to allow Muslims to engage and participate effectively in the country's economic operations. There are three current states of development. First is investment. Over the years, it has expanded its investment activity to include various economic sectors such as commercial, industrial, plantation, and financial services. However, as an investment hunt, things have not planned out as well as can be. Almost all TH investment, for example, are now made in the country. To secure longer-term returns, TL will diversify its investment portfolio by increasing abroad assets on a regular basis while accepting reasonable risks. Looking ahead, TH stated that the country's economy is expected to continue to recover this year, owing to the support of business and investment activities in general. Through the year, by leveraging its technology partnership, TH has adopted innovative contact center processes and new technology platform, and has built a robust, resilient, and agile platform to circumvent crises. TH has evolved to a fully fledged customer-first culture and continues to grow by expanding wider support to its external, internal, and business partners. Third is TH Properties. Lembaga Tabung Haji has appointed TH Properties as its development contractor to develop and construct the new Tabung Haji and Hotel Convention Centre in the vicinity of Kuala Lumpur International Airport. The TH FCC will replace the existing hub of Hajj operation at Kelana Jaya, Selangor, featuring an upscale hotel managed by an international hotel chain. With world-class convention facilities, the development will generate income for Lembaga Tabung Haji whilst being dedicated to pilgrimage operation during the Hajj season.
In particular, Tabung Haji Contact Center confronted the daunting prospect of serving some 9 million depositors operating through 123 branches with 10,000 touchpoints nationwide. With increasing numbers of new depositors, customers would call Tabung Haji for several different reasons, ranging from general inquiries, saving accounts inquiries to matters relating to the pilgrimage of depositors to the Holy Land. Using a platform of smart partnership and digital excellence, Tabung Haji is successfully circumventing current challenges and at scale. Tabung Haji Contact Center has become the mainstay of Tabung Haji service that meets the needs, expectations, and feedbacks of depositors. The outstanding determination and performance throughout the operation of Tabung Haji Contact Center is in line with the vision and mission of Tabung Haji.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am NAJWATUL binti HAZMAN. My matric number is 065658 and I'm from BIWM2A. There are a few famous issues regarding Lembaga Tabung Haji. The famous issues was in 2018, which are Tabung Haji scandal and illegal dividends. An article from Malaysian Reserve entitled Tabung Haji Scandal and Illegal Dividend said the government released a damning report on Lembaga Tabung Haji (TH) highlighting the illegal dividend distribution since 2014, asset shrinkage more than 4 billion and claims accounting irregularities to make a higher profit. The article said the investigation by independent auditor PricewaterhouseCoopers (PwC) unearthed that TH has total assets of 70.3 billion ringgit against 74.4 billion in liabilities at the end of 2017, a whole of 4.1 billion.
The Pilgrim Fund's financial indicate that every ringgit of its liabilities is backed by 94.4 cents in assets. The assets to liabilities ratio had risen from an estimate 98 cents to 1 ringgit indicated by the central bank at the end of 2015. Following the issues, in year 2020, the government decided to intervene by forming Royal Commission of Inquiry (RCI) to investigate Tabung Haji issues from year 2014 until year 2020. There are 4 RCI terms agreed upon by the cabinet meetings, which include focuses on findings of the consultants on issues arising from Lembaga Tabung Haji in year 2014 until year 2020, but does not include the Lembaga Tabung Haji rehabilitation and restructuring plan that is currently being implemented. Recommend appropriate action to be taken against the parties involving, either directly or indirectly, if they are found to be breach of any provision of the law passed without prejudice to any investigation and legal action being taken by the parties' relevant authorities. This is to aim at the improvement and governance of Lembaga Tabung Haji. Lastly, the report will be submitted to the government on the results of the reviewing and recommendation on follow-up action, if necessary, within 3 months.
Okay, as we can see in the slide is the challenge of Lembaga Tabung Haji. The top management of Lembaga Tabung Haji will face a challenging task, especially in managing issues related to Lembaga Tabung Haji. The first challenge that Tabung Haji will face is about asset management. In recent years, various wide perceptions have hovered in the social media space that discuss issues related to Tabung Haji, especially involving the management of Tabung Haji asset. In other words, the people are observing how asset management is done. The people will question whether the management is done transparently and trust. Therefore, it is very important in restoring the people's trust in this government institution, which is associated with various controversy regarding asset management. Second is economic instability. The volatile global economy and gloomy stock market in 2020 are seen as a formidable challenge for Lembaga Tabung Haji to further strengthen its position as Malaysia's largest Islamic financial institution. Economic instability poses a major challenge to Tabung Haji, especially the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. The world economy has fallen sharply, causing Tabung Haji to be affected. However, there is higher belief that Tabung Haji is able to continue its business in the current world economy situation. Lastly is harsh operation management. Harsh management operations are also one of the challenges. The challenge is huge in ensuring that the management of Hajj is more organized and efficient. With more and more people wanting to perform Hajj, it is certainly not an easy task for Tabung Haji as an Islamic institution that always strives to provide a very comprehensive and systematic facility for the well-being of the Malaysia Hajj pilgrims.